What's going on, YouTube? It's Ordyh here, right back at you in a new video. Want to talk about Money in the Bank, the review of it. And I didn't watch the pre-show. I was busy watching the Cavs game. Not gonna lie. Well, actually, no, the Cavs game started at 8. What am I talking about? What was I doing? I don't know. I forgot what I was doing around that time. Whenever the thing was on, but whatever. First, I know R-Truth fought Barrett and R-Truth won. Whatever. I'm not happy with them taking Barrett, making him King Barrett, and him just losing every match now. It's just really stupid and annoying. First match of the night was the Money in the Bank ladder match, which I thought was an awesome match. Probably one of the better Money in the Bank ladder matches I've seen in a while. It was pretty good. My only gripe with Money in the Bank ladder matches, or just ladder matches in general, like I don't know why people like to do that spot where like everyone's in the ring, they try to do like a fast climb. Like you really think you're gonna get something on my camera? You really think you're gonna get that? I don't know. People need to stop doing that. All in all, I was like, say it was good. Roman Reigns looked strong, obviously, go figure. What else is new? He powerbombed Kofi through a ladder, and then he powerbombed Neville through Kofi through the ladder, which was pretty insane. Neville showcased really well in that whole event. I actually thought he was going to win for a second there. I didn't really have a pick to win. Actually, I did. That's actually false. I did have a prediction to win, which is ironically was the person who won, which was Sheamus. Sheamus did win. That's actually what I predicted whenever since he came back. I'm like, because like he was talking about how he wanted to become, obviously the champion, and what better way? Because me personally, I've said this before. I'm gonna say it right now, real quick before I get to the rest of the results. Money in the Bank, the winners are usually heels, so I don't see why people think a face is ever gonna win. Either you're gonna be a heel, or you're gonna be a face that's gonna turn heel. With the exception of John Cena, of course. Everyone, if you go back to him, actually CM Punk's first one was not that case, and neither was Rob Van Dam in a sense. He technically was a heel, but he wasn't really a heel because he's never really a heel. Rob Van Dam's never really a heel because everyone just loves him so much. With those exceptions, those three, everyone has either been a face who turned heel because of the cash in. CM Punk's second one, and Kane, and I'm trying to think of other ones. I can't really remember. Daniel Bryan, more importantly, Daniel Bryan was a good guy, and he cashed in, and all of a sudden became like that arrogant, that's where the whole yes thing started, because he was a bad guy. But most of the time a bad guy usually wins. That's why I predicted Sheamus to win, because he was like a heel, and he was like the better heel of the group. Bray Wyatt interrupted the match because Roman Reigns was climbing the ladder, and he got pushed off the ladder from Bray Wyatt, so they're going to be feuding at Battleground next pay-per-view. But Sheamus did win. Pretty good. Congratulations to him. Next match was the Divas title match, Nikki Bella versus Paige again. People are complaining about we're tired of seeing them two and Naomi over and over again. Well, maybe if the other Divas would step the F up. I don't know why I censored myself. I usually cuss shitstorm in my videos, but whatever. I guess I'm trying to be a little bit nicer to my audience. Nikki Bella and Paige and Naomi usually are the centerpiece of the Divas division right now, because everyone else kind of just so like they're not really entertaining. They're not really great, except for Natty. I think Natty is awesome. I think Natty should be the Divas champion, honestly, but they just don't really utilize her in that way. I don't know why, but hey. Nikki did retain. She's now the Divas champion for Return Days. Congratulations to her. The finish people complain about. I actually did it first too, and I thought about it. They kind of paid homage to Dusty. May he rest in peace, by the way. Dusty Rhodes, 69 years old, passed away this week. Really sad. I was really upset by that, as well as a lot of probably wrestling fans were. They had a Dusty finish, and for those of you who don't know, what Dusty finish is when the match finished. I don't know why I'm doing this on camera, but there's like something I had to fix something on my chair. Finish was called, but the match was started over or just continued because of something that happened in the middle of it, like the ref made a bad call kind of thing. That's what a Dusty finish is, and that's what happened. Again, Brie Bella tried to do the whole twin magic. She came from under the ring, but Paige countered the pin this time, and she won, and then Brie's like, no, I'm Brie, I'm not Nikki. So the ref's like, okay. And then Nikki comes out back from under the ring, knocks out Paige with the little punch, and she retains. It was okay. I was mad at first when I first was like, what is this crap? They just did this last pay per view with the Twin Magic thing. Like she should counter and she should win this time, but no, this time they did the Dusty finish, and I was like, okay, that makes sense then, whatever. Next up was Big Show versus Ryback. Um, the match ended in a disqualification because the Miz was out there. Because I don't know why actually. Like I still think it's kind of dumb. Um, it was a pretty okay match for the most part. It was just ruined by a disqualification because like the Miz just got involved and it was just like dumb. I'm assuming they're gonna do a triple threat match at Battleground with Miz involved in the time, but yeah, it is what it is. Next up was John Cena versus Kevin Owens. Great match, loved it, enjoyed it. I thought, was it better than the first one? I'm not really sure. They were pretty much about even. John Cena did pull out a couple other moves. He did like the little flip power bomb, like some AJ Styles type of stuff. The phenomenal John Cena. It's kind of funny to have John Cena and match of the year in the same sentence because this was the match of the year in my opinion, or a contender for it, as well as their last bout. Um, John Cena did win. It was a hell of a match, great match. The ending was great as well. Afterwards, John Cena said something like to Kevin Owens' person and on the mic so everyone could hear him, and then like they shook hands. You know, Kevin Owens shook his hand. The crowd booed because you know you don't want to see like the crowd. It was mixed match. Like some people were cheering, but some people were booing, not because just because John Cena was involved in a moment. It was a good moment. It was John Cena saying I respect you because of what you accomplished tonight with me, even though you lost. He respected him because of just the fight he put up, that Kevin Owens put up, because you know Kevin Owens is great. But people were booing just because it was John Cena. It was kind of annoying. Like I thought it was a great moment. I thought it was pretty cool. It got better obviously because Kevin Owens eventually did turn back and kick John Cena, threw him out of the ring, and powerbomb him on the apron like he did with Sami Zayn the last two times at NXT. He walked away, obviously laughing like, I'm the best, the champ is here. So it was great. Made him look really stronger despite him taking the loss. I have a funny feeling that we're going to see them again. I don't know, at Battleground, maybe not, or maybe they'll wait till SummerSlam. Who knows? John Cena did get carried away, though, by the refs and medical staff because of the apron accident. Um, but yeah, it was what it was. It was a great match, though. Probably the best match of the night. Actually, no, it wasn't the best match of the night. Next up was the tag team titles, New Day versus Planet Players. New Day lost. It was a quick match, actually. I was actually kind of upset that they lost the way they lost. Um, don't get me wrong. I'm happy that Planet Players won. It's a long time coming. I thought that they should have been tag team champions a long time ago, like before they broke up. They should have been. It's simple as that. Years ago. I'm talking years ago. Should have been, should have been, should have been, should have been. Never did, sadly. Again, they won. It was like a 5 minute match, really quick match. Just like one of those matches that they have after like one of those big marquee matches is just kind of like to take everyone and calm them down and whatnot. But primary players won. Congratulations to them. Wasn't happy that, like I said, I'm happy that they won, but at the same time I wasn't happy because like New Day is like the hottest tag team right now. They're like super hot, super over with the crowd as being heels. Um, it is what it is. We'll see what happens. You know, obviously there's a story and it's going to be continuing. Keep rolling on the wheel. Last but not least, there's only 6 matches, by the way. Well, 7 if you count the pre-show, but there was a lot of matches. But again, Cena and Owens was really long. Ladder match was really long, and this last match, Rollins versus Ambrose for the title, was like a 40-minute match. But it was a great match. It was probably one of the best ladder matches, one of the most brutal ladder matches I've seen. Despite being a PG era, it was very brutal. Ambrose took a beating. The story revolved around, I think this match was Ambrose's knee. It started off like he was climbing the ladder. Rollins takes the chair, hits him in the knee, and pretty much that it was just a clinic on his knee. He like had him in a tree of woe and stomped on his knee, took a chair, bashed him in the knee, just attacking the knee over and over again. They fought in the crowd. They came back. Dean Ambrose put Seth Rollins through a ladder, which was pretty crazy. That actually was like the huge turning point for Ambrose, despite him being injured with the knee. Um, he hit him with Dirty D's through the announce table. Actually, didn't go through the table, but he hit him on the table. They said one more time, but he never got a chance to do it. My cat's making noises. Ambrose went back in the ring, climbed on the ladder again, and Rollins crawled in with a TV monitor, cracked him in the knee again, fell off the ladder. Then it was again more punishment to him. He like powerbombed him on the outside. He powerbombed him on some like he had a ladder with chairs on it, and he like powerbombed him through that. And then he flipped over the ladder on him, and then he was like buried under the stuff. He climbed it. Ambrose came in. He climbed it. They were fighting on the ladder on the same side of the ladder. Ambrose grabbed the belt. Okay, here's like belt's hanging. You know, Ambrose has his arm hooked on the belt, but Seth Rollins unhooks the belt, and they both fall with it. And Seth Rollins did pull it away at the end, like while they're falling, he pulled away. So when they both fell, Seth Rollins had the belt. So Seth Rollins retained the title, clean. You know, no help, no authority, no J&J, no Kane. No one was out there because they all said from the previous weeks they're not going to help you. So he did it on his own. It was a great match. Definitely say one of the best ladder matches I've seen in a very long time. It's really up there, especially for single. Not counting tag team stuff because obviously that's another level of stuff. But like a one-on-one singles ladder match, that's like arguably like one of the best in a very long time. But yeah, Rollins retained. We'll see where it goes from here. Like I said, I really enjoy pay-per-view. I love Money in the Bank. Arguably the fourth top four. I mean, obviously, you know, WrestleMania and SummerSlam are like their own plateau. Royal Rumble's like right under them as well. I love Royal Rumble though, probably more than SummerSlam, honestly. So to me, it goes like WrestleMania, Royal Rumble, SummerSlam, Money in the Bank, and then everything else is like whatever. But that's pretty much how it goes. Money in the Bank is amazing. It's a mainstay now, whether people like it or not. I enjoy the match. I enjoy the pay-per-view. Really good. Give it like an A, maybe like a B minus, B plus. Not probably an A. Definitely an A. I'd give it an A. A plus even. It was a really good event. Really good event. One of the better ones of this year. But that's pretty much it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, leave a like. And if you're new around these parts, be subscribed. I messed that up a little. I'm going to keep saying it. Be so kind to the subscribe button. As always, if there's ever a problem, just hashtag grace and peace.